Okay, I'm assuming we're recording. I'm going to double check.
Yep, recording, yep.
And we are recording. So, hey everybody, Paul Douglas here from Titan Marketing Solutions again with my good friend and student, Adrian Braca. And this is, I think, episode 8 of our series on building a WooCommerce store. Welcome aboard, Adrian.
Hi, welcome. Glad to be here. Excited to keep on keeping on.
Okay, so the last video we did, we talked about EZusy and picking products from the AliExpress and loading it onto your store. So what I've done is I've got my own personal products that I've also imported from AliExpress into my EZusy account. And you can see I've got quite a few here. And what I'm going to do in today's video is I'm actually going to walk you through the process of using all this. So bear with me for 1 second. I do need to get one other thing. All right, pulled up everything I need. So a couple of things that I'm going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about how to go from editing an EZusy and then editing your product description and fields on your store and getting your product uploaded to your store in this particular video today. And I'm also going to be showing you some resources I've created for this and will be providing you to use along with it. What I have here is a simple Word document template that I use for building out my product descriptions. On the left-hand side, I have my model, and there is a excellent sales page for products selling, for lack of better words, backpacks and bags that look like cartoon bags. And it has a very, very powerful message. So here's what I like about it. One, at the very beginning, they have these trust badges up here at the top, including payments, a money back guarantee seal. They have something here saying, not sold in stores. And then another one here, free worldwide shipping. So a couple benefits to buying from the store. You're not going to find this product in stores. And, we'll buy the product, we'll ship it worldwide. You have here, a headline. Step out of another dimension. Again, these are cartoon-looking bags. I wish I had a picture here that I could show you guys, but I don't. And they are real. And they, basically these are two-dimensional backpacks. So they really look like you've got a cartoon bag. But they have a quick story. They give you some features. They give you sizes and dimensions. And they have here at the end, our 5-point customer promise. They even put down here, we use banking label encrypted SSL security for 100% protection. So these are all things, leading people into making a purchase or buying decision. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going to my own product that we have here on EZusy. And we're going to take the features that we have for this particular product, and we'll go to AliExpress. And we're going to be changing a few things. I mean, this headline here, terrible, because it's all keyword based, keyword generated. It's a terrible headline.
Is it because it's keyword based or it is not keyword based?
It is keyword based. You got the outdoor keyword. Survival kit is a keyword. Portable water filter is a keyword. Camping, hiking, outdoor activities, those are all keywords. This is the idea here is people that are providing this product are using these particular keywords to pop up on various searches. When I look at this, I mean, when I look at the benefit of this, this is an emergency outdoor water filter, right? And anybody who's been in the outdoors got thirsty and then came down with a really bad case of what's known as beaver fever, and that's just a protozoa that grows in still water, and if you drink it, it may look clean and clear, but you can't see these protozoa, and they give you a really bad case of the runs and diarrhea and other gastrointestinal discomfort, and usually lasts for about a day or two. And just can make a really bad trip, or fun trip, really bad very fast. So water filter, the whole purpose behind this filter is to remove pollutants, remove chemicals, and other organisms, organic pollutants, for lack of better words, so that you have safe, clean drinking water when you're outdoors, whether you be hiking or fishing or camping. We all need clean water very quickly, and something that we can appeal to. This product has appealed to people that are hunting, are fishing, are camping. Maybe put it in your glove compartment of a car for emergency situations. There's a lot of things you can do with this. Again, going back to some of the things that we talked about, price-wise, I'm going to probably do a 2x price instead of a 3 times price on this. There's going to be a nice margin there, $24.95. Free shipping to Canada using ePacket. Again, ePacket is crucial because you want to maintain a shipping time of 5 weeks or less. And if it offers ePacket, there's a good chance that you can get your product delivered to your customers quickly and easily. But we go through and we look at the various descriptions that they have here. Carbon fiber. I'm going to have to find out what UF is for filtration media. But it filters down to 0.1 microns with a 1,000-liter filtration capacity, which means you can pretty much fill the bottle up about 2,000 times. I think that's about a 500 milliliter bottle. And I mean, you certainly don't want to be, drinking something like, drinking out, water from the wilderness, right? So we talk about some of the things that filters out, right? These are all bacteria. Salmonella typhi. This is actually, I believe, the bacteria for typhoid, but don't hold me to it. Cholera bacteria, Legionella, and other pathogenic bacteria. So these range from 0.2 to 2 microns in width and diameter, and between 1 and 10 microns in length. And here's something that is 10 times smaller, so it gets blocked out. And carbon basically pulls out chemicals and heavy metals from water. So lots of individual pictures here that we can use. This is definitely a very good product for what we want here. Some of the other things that we can pull from here, it's BPA free, so you don't have to worry about the estrogens or the pseudoestrogens that come from the BPA plastic. Every 500 liters for better tasting water, maximum effectiveness, or once a year. So we got a lot of things that we can use with this particular product. So, we're going to be gathering a lot of information from here, but if we go to the EZusy site, and we look at the description they give us, it's pretty piss poor. And just give me a second here. Okay. So as I said, the description here is pretty piss poor, because there's really nothing there that compels people to want to buy this product. And then you have, the various pictures that are here, right? So again, they show the product in use. That's, this is all very good. So we've got something that we can start working with. So the first thing I want to do is I want to change this title because, to be honest with you, I think the title stinks. So I'm going to be putting into, instead of that, I'm going to be using a survival or portable. It helps if I can spell, so portable water filtration bottle. All right, and then I'm going to change the pricing on this. I'm going to go $49.95 for my retail. I'm going to make my sale price on this $34.95. I'm going to go here, select my category, see if I have a category for this yet. Okay, I do have the survival category for our store already, so I'm just going to select survival. And I haven't got tags. So before I do anything else, I want to save what I've done so far. I don't want to have to come back here again. So I'm going to save this.
A question.
Yes.
You changed the title to portable water filtration bottle.
Yep.
The earlier heading had, I think it also had a filtration bottle or something.
Well, no, I mean, filtration, what type, what are we filtering, right? Are we filtering air?
Okay.
Are we filtering gasoline?
Okay.
You know, are we filtering evil thoughts from good thoughts? I mean, filtration leaves things open, right? So I want to tell people in a headline, you know, exactly what it is and what the benefit is, right? So this is a portable water filtration bottle. Benefit is it's portable. It's a water bottle, and it will filter your water for you. So that's the reason behind that. Now, description here sucks. Okay. I'm going to use some of this, but not a whole lot. So the thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to my template here. And the first thing I want to do is I'm going to put in my trust badge that I have here. So I've included this for you. So I'm going to, I'm not going to worry about doing that here because I can do that afterwards. What I will do is this, come up with a headline to get things started. So bear with me here while I do that. So when you come up with a headline, you know, when you use a headline for a product description, you want to basically hit people with the biggest benefit they're going to get from the product, something that's going to get their attention. So in this case, the headline that I would probably use in this case is clear, clean, safe drinking water on demand. All right. And that would be my headline to this product. And then I would then create the story behind this. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording. I'll write out the description and then I'll go through the story afterwards.
Okay.
Okay, so now I've created the story and I've created, talked about the product as far as description goes. So I'll quickly share what I'm talking about by sharing a story that, you know, creates a problem and then the solution. So I shared a story that doesn't really apply to me, but I've read this several times. I've known people this has happened to, so I'm kind of paraphrasing. But you know, again, the idea here is I want to put the imagery in someone's mind and get them to think, well, that was a terrible thing. I don't want it happening to me in this case. And this is a solution. So you don't always have to use problem solution copywriting. I mean, it's not my favorite form of copywriting, but the idea is you want to create desire in the minds of the person that's visiting your site and seeing this product. So we talk about how it was an amazing day on the water. Our family had been out fishing since dawn. The fish were biting. The sun was hot and beating down on us. And we quickly gone through all the cans of Coke that we brought along. Not thinking, I reached down to the water, cut my hand, slurped up the water. It was cold and refreshing. Little did I know the agony that awaited me. Anyone who's experienced what is best known as beaver fever from the Cryptosporidium protozoa, commonly found in beaver ponds, hence the name, knows exactly what I'm talking about. The cramps, the nausea, the panicked rush to the bathroom from the diarrhea, nothing can ruin a family vacation like beaver fever from drinking unpurified water. That is why I carry this portable water filtration bottle with me every time I go outdoors. This portable water filtration bottle will hold 700 milliliters, or roughly 3 cups of water, and can be used 1,000 times before you need to change the filter. So I could list off all these features, but that's boring. I've incorporated those features into the story. You know, the size, how much water it's going to hold, that's part of the story. How many times can it be used? That's now part of the story. I tell people that it uses ultrafiltration through a membrane as well as an active carbon filter. So when I tell them, I mean, nobody knows what UF filtration is. I had to look it up on Google. So I gave a quick explanation. Ultrafiltration is basically pushing everything through a membrane first and then an active carbon filter. Most people know what that is if they have a Brita, to remove biological and chemical contaminants from the water you drink. It will filter out contaminants down to 0.01 microns in size, giving you crisp, clear, safe drinking water on demand. Ideal for hiking, backpacking, biking, camping, and fishing, international and domestic travel, because, hey, we all heard about Montezuma's revenge in Mexico. Emergency preparedness, water storage, natural disasters, disaster relief, etc. So I'm now identifying the market. So the next thing I want to do is, we take a look over here on the template side. We talk about the features, and then we talk about the sizes. So again, I'm going to go over to the original description that we have on EZusy, and I go over to the description side here. I really don't want to include type or brand name or survival kit or even the name or use, but I will put in filtration capacity. I will put in pore size, how it's used, color. All this stuff is valuable information. So I will take this information from here and copy that. And I'll show you a little trick I like to use, because I'm pulling it text off a website, and I can go over to a Word document like this, and I can go and paste it. And you notice I've got to go and start editing size here. It just doesn't seem to work. So what it is I've got a whole lot of code that is currently attached to all this from the website. So I want to strip all that erroneous code out. So I just go to Notepad, and I'll paste everything in Notepad, and then just copy it and cut it out, and I'll paste it in, and everything matches. The other thing I like to do is, they've used the bullet points on this, so I think I'm going to use bullets as well. And so now I have the features. I think I might even put in here.
But these features, can I ask? Yep. These features you've already described in your description, yes?
Yep, this is for the people that are skimming.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay, so we have that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now filtered material, we have all that. That's great. Okay, so next, let's go back to the site. Is there anything else? Actually, we'll go back to the template. We have the features. We have the sizes. We don't really need that. I kept this here, our 5-point customer promise, because I really like that. So I'm just going to copy this section here.
What section?
Where it says our 5-point customer promise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, and And then I believe we're now ready to go and move this over. So what I do now is I'm going to go from here. I'm just going to copy everything that I've just written out on this template. And I'm going to go into EZusy. And I'm going to replace all of this content here. And I'm just going to paste. And I guess I better try this again. So let me copy all this again. And I'm going to delete that and paste again. Okay, not wanting me to copy this. This is really kind of embarrassing. Let's see if I can get it on a notepad first. All right. There we go. So I'm going to do a few edits first. I'm going to use an H2 tag for my headline. Or maybe not. So here's a quick shortcut. If you make a mistake, you want to fix it, Control-Z on a Windows machine will do that for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a Mac, well, I don't have the shortcut for you. I've never gone over to the dark side, so I can't help you with that. Okay.
On the bright side.
It's the dark side. Okay, I'm going to leave this for now. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into pictures, and I'm going to take a look at the various pictures. Now, this picture here, you've got an X over it, but if you go over to the actual product page from on AliExpress, you'll see that this first picture has the Mini-Well outdoor water filter branding on it. The rest of the images do not. Okay, this one has it as well. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of having the branded images like this, because someone can go and do a Google search on Mini-Well outdoor water filter, and possibly you could lose the sale. So going forward, I'll probably go and take images like this, save image as.
Oh, you can use those images, yes?
Absolutely. And so I'm going to just go into and I'm just going to go into, just create a quick new folder in this case. I'm going to go water filters. This is a temporary folder because I'm not going to keep these once I upload it. All right, and then I'm going to just kind of scroll down. This is probably not, well, again, it's branded, but I'm going to actually save this anyways.
Okay.
Probably, just because the branding is hard to see, the green branding on a green package, it's a little tougher to see. I'm not too worried. Other people see that they've got a collapsible bottle and everything else that's attached with it. So this is actually a valuable image to put onto the store. This is probably another valuable one to have on the store. So I'm going to save this image as well. And and I'm going to go and copy these ones here because it doesn't have the branding in it either. Okay, and that should I think too, this is something that I should have in there as well. And so I'm going to add that to the to this as well. So if I go into my description here on EZusy, and just right below where disaster relief, I can add that last piece as well. Okay, not sure what this is or why. So, okay, I'm going to do something different here. The joys of doing this live. I'm going to paste this onto Notepad like I did before and pop it back in. Okay. So I'm just going to go with this filter. So again, you have to remember that sometimes the people that are writing out this information in China, English is not their first or primary language. So you want to ensure that they have, you want to check, if you copy paste anything from the product site, you want to make sure that you have, you check it thoroughly to make sure that it makes sense. I use a tool on my browser called Grammarly. You'll probably see there's a lot of red underlines here. So I'm going to just quickly go through the Grammarly just to make sure it's all good.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense. I think I don't have a typo there. So, and now when I fix the typo for best know to best known, that's out. Okay, they tell me to take out the nausea, take out the diarrhea. Okay, so now everything here has been essentially approved by Grammarly. Well, I guess we got a little bit more to do. I think we got spacing issues here. There we go. All right. Now, the next thing I want to do is, like I said, if we go to the pictures here, with the exception of this water bottle, all these pictures are all branded. So I'm going to take them out. You can do that by just clicking on the X.
When you say they are branded, what do you mean?
Well, Okay, so I pointed this out earlier here on the
Oh,
page, right? We have here MiniWell.
yes.
I don't want to use this picture because it's branded to MiniWell. I don't want people going to Google and searching MiniWell outdoor water filter, because two things can happen, right? Let's do a Google search. MiniWell. Not Moneywell, MiniWell. Outdoor water filter. Okay, so here we have the company site, we have the AliExpress listing, we have YouTube video, we got the very same images. Here we have an Amazon listing, so we go to Amazon. Well, it's not quite the same product, good, because, you know, it's currently not available, but it's still ranking. But let's continue searching and seeing what happens if we give people the opportunity to search for our product on Google. Okay. Again, a little bit more, not quite the same product, but you know, what I don't want to have happen is create unnecessary competition for myself.
I see.
Okay, and I don't want to have people going here and seeing, okay, well, this is a slightly different price, $42.95, but it says not delivered to Canada, so I'm not quite sure why that is. But anyways, this is probably a trading company and not the manufacturer. Thing is, I don't want to send people away from my site. If I put up branding like that, I'm going to lose them. There's a good chance I'm going to lose that. So I'm going to remove these branding pictures, and I'm going to add some new pictures. And so I'm just going to go back to where I stored them. So again, this is a temporary file folder I created here. Water filtration image. And I'm just going to select all of these. It won't let me do that. So it's going to be one at a time. I thought it'd be nice to be able to click and drag, but it won't let me. So we'll do it one at a time. We're just going to add the images one by one.
But these are also images you got from the site, yes?
Yes, these are the ones I downloaded from the site.
But they're the ones that don't have the logo.
There's no logo or branding on them.
Okay.
And last but not least. Okay, so I've got everything done now. I'm going to save this. Okay.
Yep.
And now I have a choice. I can say, well, that was a lot of work. I don't like it. After all, I can trash it. Or I can push it to my store. I'm going to push it to my store. And you can see it's doing its thing right here. And then when the product is pushed and over to and is finished here, you'll see that it's no longer here in my pending items. But if you go and click here where you see number 3, these are all the items I've currently got in the store that I'm currently building myself. So here we have a portable water filtration bottle. So it's been pushed, and you'll see here it says finished. So now I'm going to open the product in my store. Okay, so I've got a couple cool things going on here. This is my actual product page. This is a boring hero image, so I'm going to change that. So what I want to do is I'm already logged into my site, which is, if you take a look, I have this up here at the top of the page. that means I'm logged into my site. So I'm going to edit my product, and I'm going to go to the actual product page editor in WooCommerce. Now, to get to this particular page in WooCommerce, you go to WooCommerce, you click on products, and then you can then pick the product from the list. So let me show you the other way to get here. So I'm just going to go back into my dashboard. So I'm going to go down to products, and I'm going to go to all products. And then if you take a look at your product listing here, I have the portable water filtration bottle, and I'm going to click on edit. Now, the cool thing is, or not so cool thing is, when you go with EZusy, you're going to get a lot of these spaces inside your description. So this is where I like to clean things up. First of all, I like to use an H2 tag on the title. And the reason I'm using an H2 tag is that this portable water filtration bottle will be an H1 tag. You want only one H1 tag on a page. So this is an H2 tag. I like to center it. Before I have the title, this is where I like to use the trust buttons or payment buttons. So I will kind of go and center this. I'll go and add media. And you can do what, if you don't have the files, you can upload media and then drag and drop these files into WordPress. I've already done that, so I don't need to do that. I just have to go into my media library and click the button.
Okay.
Just insert into product. It's a blue button here at the bottom, and now I have the media added to this page. So,
Yes.
and you know what? I don't like this one because I'm not using Norton. Norton is the virus we go pay for. I know that's a terrible thing to say, so I'm going to take that out and I'm going to put in the other one. So, hey, again, this is the one I believe I created, or was it this one? This is the one I created. So we're going to insert that into the product. So I've got PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, and I've got my Komodo Secure SSL button. Now, time to tell my story. So again, I'm just going to clean up the spacing here. And I'm just using the drop-down arrow on my keyboard and the backspace to pull everything up. Okay, so quick question. Do you think telling people tested and certified by SGS and FDA would be important to tell people?
If it's correct, if it's true.
Yes, it is. So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to make that that's not just a paragraph text. I'm going to make it heading 3. And you know, I think I may even go ahead and take this information here and bold it out. Okay. Features, I'm going to also make an H3 tag. You can have as many H2, H3, H4 tags as you want on a page. That's not going to hurt you. What's important is you have, only one H1 tag or heading tag and at least one H2 tag. After that, you can have as much as you want. I'm going to bold out the rest of this here. And then I'm also going to tell people to click the add to cart button to order. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I've already got the pricing set, but if you haven't set the pricing in EZusy, this is where you can set it. It is a simple product. We can go into variables and other products categories later, but I don't like this product image. I think this product image sucks. So I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to put in a new one, and I'm going to put in this product image. So I'm going to add that as my product image.
Yeah, so you're adding which one?
That one here, guy drinking out of the bottle.
Okay.
Or the hiker drinking from the bottle.
Okay.
Of course, when I remove that other product image, it's no longer here in my gallery. So I'm going to go into the product gallery, and I'm going to add this water bottle. So it's in there now. The cool thing is you can adjust these things around too, right? It's all drag and drop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And because this is a product image, I don't need this in the product gallery or it's going to show up twice. And let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to preview changes made. Okay, do you see how he's in here twice right now?
Yeah.
So I'm going to take it out, take it out of the back down, and I'm going to take it out of the product gallery because we've already got them listed as a product image.
Yes.
So if I go and I preview pages again, okay. Well, I guess when I finish, it will take care of itself. So, next thing I want to show you, okay, if you take a look at, here is the long description of the product. Okay, which is all good. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to take out this sidebar. I personally hate sidebars. I don't like them. I like a full width screen. I find them cleaner and more effective. I don't want distractions of people going off somewhere else on the site. So I'm going to pull this out by going back into the page, and I'm going to go up to the top of the column. It says page layout, and I'm just going to change from right sidebar to full width. Okay. And if I go and I preview changes again, it should come up as a full width page. There we go. And you'll also notice by going full width, my title is no longer being wrapped around. Now, there's no description here at the top, is there?
No.
And the description is all below the fold being the bottom of the web page. And so this is what you're seeing here, this description, this is all below the fold. So we need to create what is called a short description that goes up here. So to do that, I'm going to go back into the page. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to copy the headline here, clean, safe drinking water on demand. And I'm going to scroll down the page. And this is your product short description. First thing I want to do is I want to add media. I'm going to put my buy badges in. I'm going to want it centered. I'm going to put in my headline. Okay, now I need to make this a much shorter version of what I had up here. So I'm not going to be talking about the story so much, but I am going to take pretty much the product in. I'm going to leave the story out, but I'm going to have the product information down to the bottom here done. So where it talks about this portable water filtration bottle will hold 700 milliliters or roughly 3 cups of water. all the way down to click the add to cart button to order. I'm just going to copy all that, and I'm going to paste it right here. Now, if I go and preview the changes that we just made.
It saves automatically?
Well, so you'll notice now I've got the short description now has everything I need to really sell this product, right? It's clean, safe drinking water on demand, talks about the features and the benefits, proof, and then we have a call to action here. Click the add to cart button to order. So this is just about ready to go and make a live product. There's one last thing we need to do, and that is your search engine optimization. Now, one of the things that we did, I'm going to go to your site here, Adrian.
Okay.
So we've done two things. We have two plugins for search engine optimization on your site. We have the all-in-one SEO pack. Mm-hmm. And then there should be one. If we don't, I'll have this put on right away. No, I'm going to need to do it. And basically, it's the all-in-one SEO pack for WooCommerce extensions. So to do that, what we need to do is just go up to Add New. And I'm just going to do a keyword search on WooCommerce. And it should be the fourth plugin on the page. And that is, sorry, it's not WooCommerce I should be searching for. It's all-in-one. All-in-one SEO. And I will get the WooCommerce extension here. It's actually the fifth one now. So we have the WooCommerce all-in-one SEO pack. So I'm going to install that now. And what this extension or plugin does is it puts on your site under every product the all-in-one. I'm going to find it now. So if you're not finding something that's on your site, you can go up to the top here where it says Screen Options, and you can look and see what it is that it has there. And it just makes me think and wonder, do I have this installed here too? Give me 1 second. I'm going to go to my plugin page and just make sure I have that plugin as well. Do not. How about that? Here I'm recommending it and I'm not using it. Well, that's going to be fixed right now. So I'm going to add a new plugin. I'm going to do a search on all-in-one SEO. Now I like and use and recommend all-in-one SEO. If you don't want to use all-in-one SEO, then the other one I would suggest is Yoast. Okay, I do have the WooCommerce all-in-one SEO pack, so I should be able to find what I'm looking for here. I'll scroll down. It's probably right in front of my face. Not sure why I'm not seeing it. We will come back to that, but so with that said, I'm going to now update this product. And now if you go to my store, and go to the survival category. I still got a lot to do on finishing this store, but the first thing you have to do is add products to your store, and then you work on the pages. And so on the store, here you go. I've got my portable water filtration bottle, regularly $49.95, on sale for $34.95. I click on this. What's really cool is I can share this onto applications. You know, we can scroll through the various parts of the images, so we can actually make it bigger, smaller. Same thing here. We can share on Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. It has everything I need here and all the information someone needs to make an intelligent and informed decision. So the trick with this whole thing, just to recap, because I know you're going to be asking me this, when you're on the product here and you're logged in, you can click Edit Product to get right to the edit screen.
Yeah.
I like to use a template to write everything out first. Copy and paste it on a notepad. From the notepad, you can copy and paste into the EZusy description field, which we go up here. And well, in this case, I'll go to the next product. So when I go into the description field, I just copy paste into here. And, you know, again, you can add and remove images from here very simply and easily. Just make sure you save it. When you're ready, push it to your store. When you push it to your store, you can view the product, which will take you to your product page on your store. When you click on Edit Product, you get into this stage here. And then you just clean up the text that you moved over. So, and put in your images here, like your trust image for the you know, PayPal, Visa, MasterCard, SSL. Make your title an H2 tag. Make everything else H3. Make everything else H3, H4 tags as you go through the subheadings.
Okay.
Clean up the space. Add bolding to some of the key areas that you want. Make sure you have a call to action. In fact, I'm going to go so far as to say I want to make that a bit bolder and bigger so that people see that. And I'm going to go down to my short description. And I'm going to do the same thing with the call to action. I'm going to make it bigger and bolder. So I can use an H4 tag in this case and make it big and bold. And again, whenever you do something like this, whenever you make changes, you want to update. Now, if you forget to use if you go back to EZusy, you notice that on the general page, you can select your categories.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't select the category here, then on your store, your product will be defaulted to uncategorized right here. It won't be, it won't have a category to it because you didn't select one. If you see a check mark on uncategorized, then what I suggest is, you know, click on the correct category and then take the check mark out of uncategorized. This is going to mess you up your layout later on in the lessons.
So don't use
uncategorized. It's a drop-off. It's a catch-all category. being uncategorized for dumbasses that don't remember to categorize their product or their blog posts. So check, make sure that you do have a category set up for your product. Always add a new category here. It's not that tough to do. And like I said, anytime you make a change, click the update button. And that is how you move a product from AliExpress into EZusy into your store so that it shows up on your website store page. Okay, so Adrian, I know I don't expect you to remember everything that you just saw, or to understand everything that we did. So what I want you to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this up on my Facebook or YouTube channel. As soon as it gets rendered, I'll put it up for you and I'll send you the link. For those of you that, of course, watching this video after this course has been produced, you can go back and forth as many times as you want. But your homework assignment now is you've got all these products that you've downloaded to EZusy. And so what I need you to do for your homework assignment is to take all the products from EZusy. I need you to fix your title. I need you to make sure your prices, and again, check to make sure your prices are correct. So for example, on this solar powered fire starter, it's going to cost, let's see, I'm sure I got e-packet on this. Yes, I do. Okay, so my cost on this is $4.76. You got to make sure, and then double check to make sure that your sales prices, okay, match up. So there's no way I'm going to sell it on sale for $4.03 when it's going to cost me $4.76.
Say that again. Come again.
Okay, so if you take a look at this product right now, my cost with shipping is $4.76. Okay, and if you take a look at my pricing here, $7.05, I can make some money on it. $4.03, and it cost me $4.76. I'm losing 73 cents if I put this on sale. So you can change and edit the prices right here as well. And I think I'm going to do that right now. And then click on Save. So very important that you click the product image here on the side so you can take it to the page that you found and saved on EZusy, because you want to make sure that you can, capture the content, get the images that you want and need for this. And at the same time, you want to be able to capture as much content and info as you can from this. So your homework assignment is to, when I send you the video, to walk you through this step, as I want you to push your products from EZusy to your store, clean everything up, put up pricing. We'll review that with the next session for you, because then we're going to start talking about setting up the layout of your store and get everything set up and ready for you to actually take that store live. But before we can do anything with building your store, we have to get products uploaded into it. And now you have the video tutorial. Watch through it. Watch step by step as we talk about it. Try to follow the process where you create a story around a product and just create the desire for the product, build the features into the story, and make sure you tell people what the benefits are of that particular product, because most marketers make the mistake of thinking that they have, that the people reading the content are going to figure out what the benefits are themselves, where in reality you need to show them and tell them what the benefits are, and not make the assumption that they're going to figure it out. That is a mistake a lot of rookies make. You don't sell products by features. It's the benefits of those products that people buy. So make sure you use that.
It's benefits?
It's benefits that people buy. What's in it for me?
Okay.
Okay. So your homework assignment, Adrian, is to take the products that you've uploaded to EZusy. Following this video, I want you to upload your products to your store so that the next session we can start building up and laying out pages.
Okay.
All right. So with that, I'm going to shut down the recording because we're pretty much good to go. So thanks again, people, for sticking around with this and watching this. It's a very detailed video. It's one where you really need to be creative in writing and creating content and creating desire. But if you can get this step right, there's nothing that's going to stop you from making money online. Thanks again, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.